communications over the phone. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Getchia?
Yeah.
Mr. Bahu? Mr. Moran?
Yeah.
Mr. Richardson?
Here.
Mr. Hogan?
Present.
Mr. Lemay? Mr. Narco? Mr. Sheehan?
Here. Mr. Richardson, anybody signed up for public appearance?
Negative.
Thank you, sir. School committee communications. Are there any school committee communications? Hearing none. Report of our student representative. Cameron was unable to join us tonight, but the report has been provided to all the members to read at their leisure. Approval of minutes. Do I hear a motion to approve the minutes from March 21st?
So moved.
Second. Questions or comments? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It's unanimous. I have a motion to waive the reading of the warrant.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Questions or comments? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? It's unanimous. Do I have a motion to approve the expenditures of $3,528,481.03?
So moved. Second.
Questions or comments? Hearing none. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous. There is no report of general counsel tonight. Report of the superintendent director. Go ahead, Ms. Davis.
Thank you. Unfortunately, this evening, the first item on my agenda, I was going to have Joyce Philippe, one of our students who was honored with being accepted into West Point Preparatory School, but unfortunately Joyce is unable to join us because she is committed to track, and there is an unexpected track event this evening. So I would like to ask that we reschedule Joyce's appearance here, because I think to recognize and honor her before the committee is very, very important for this prestigious achievement. So I'm asking that we can move Joyce's visit with us to May 16th meeting.
Absolutely.
So the next item on my agenda, I'd like to welcome and recognize some of our Educator Rising Club members. So I'd like to invite advisor Lynn DeRosiers, along with junior students Molly Cronin, Ella Keefe, and Yamila Estrada up to come and speak. These students, along with Navaya McGrath, placed second in the states in the interactive bulletin board contest held on March 1st at UMass Lowell for the Educator Rising, which qualified them to go to nationals, along with first place winners in the children's literature competition, sophomores Julie and Amelia Prestia, and our first place winner in the teacher created materials competition, sophomore Emma Futrell. So I'm going to invite the students to share with you about their experience and why they're here tonight, to ask your approval for them to participate in the national competition in Washington, D.C. on June 27th through July 1st, which requires approval by the committee. And also, there is a cost with this, and approval for the cost of the 7 students and 2 chaperones, which is a total of $12,868.50. This includes the registration, the flight, hotel, and meal costs. But with no further ado, I'd like to have our students share some of their experiences with the committee.
Good evening, committee members. I'm Molly Cronin.
I'm Ella Keefe.
I'm Yamila Estrada.
Educators Rising is a community-based model that allows students to develop strong leadership traits found in high-quality educators by offering various opportunities for student leadership.
In Educators Rising Club, we meet weekly to talk about ways we can influence our school and support our teachers and staff. We have also met with people in our school to talk about their career paths and how they got to that point. We've gone to the club Through the club, we have gone on college tours, guest speakers, and competed at the state competition.
At the state competition held at UMass Lowell, we placed second in the category of interactive bulletin boards. Our bulletin board was based on special education and students with higher needs and how we can all accommodate and be aware of these learners.
In public education, I plan on going to college to become an early childhood teacher.
I plan on pursuing a career in speech-language pathology.
And I plan on becoming a school psychologist.
At the national competition in Washington, D.C., we will get the opportunity to compete against other amazing schools, be around people who have a love for education like ourselves, and show off our hard work on our interactive bulletin board.
Awesome.
We would also get the chance to experience our nation's capital, sightsee, and represent our school at nationals.
Thank you for considering giving us this opportunity to attend the conference, and have a great rest of your night.
Before you go, we'd like to congratulate you on your wonderful achievement at the state level.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'll offer it up to the committee to speak in regards to nationals. So I'll be looking for their approval to be able to send 7 students along with their 2 advisors to the nationals in Washington, D.C. to participate and hopefully bring home some national medals.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That would be great.
Lots to do. You'll have fun in Washington. Lots to
Yeah,
do.
you guys have worked hard. You deserve it. Nice job.
Thank
Very
you.
nice.
I'll make the motion to
Might get to go to
out of state trial for the
Maybe.
educator rising.
I'd love to.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any further questions or comments? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous? Congratulations, ladies. Good
That
luck.
was easy.
Have fun.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Hard work pays off.
exactly. You guys did a nice job.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
It's good advice, Mr. Moore.
Yeah, be careful.
No, with, yeah, where they going,
We
Washington?
can see if we can put it in.
We used to take the kids down there.
How many chaperones? 8?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations
Thanks, ladies.
again.
Thank you.
That's a great one. We should.
Yeah. Need 6 more chaperones.
We've had great success with our Educator Rising Club this year too, and we're already sending students to the state and national levels, so we should be proud of our students, and thank you for that approval. The next item on my agenda is the cooperative education report. The report that you were provided in your packet indicates 232 senior students, which is 42% of the class of 2024 that is out on co-op, and 60 junior students, which is 11% of the class of 2025 out on co-op. I do have an update. After speaking with Ms. Bezanson, by the end of this month, she is proposing that 330 total students will be out on cooperative education experiences. So that is one of the highest numbers that we have had here at Greater Lowell Technical High School in a very long, long time. So once again, thank you to Stacey Bezanson and Brian Jones, who are working very hard to get our students out on co-op and practicing their technical skills. Any questions?
No, it's good stuff.
The next item on my agenda, I'd like to ask the committee's approval to accept a donation totaling $4,527 from the Greater Lowell Community Foundation grant, made possible through the recommendation of donor-advised funds. Of the $4,527 donated, $1,270.27 was donated from the Merrimack Valley Rotary Club for the Lawrence L. Day Memorial Scholarship Fund for tool scholarships, and $3,230 was donated from the Mark and Alicia Saab for the Greater Lowell Technical High School Student Activities Fund to provide annual support for student activities. And a copy of the letters were included in your packet. I'd like to extend a sincere appreciation to the Greater Lowell Community Foundation and to our donors for supporting our students and school community.
Yep.
Motion to accept? Second?
Second.
Questions or comments? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It's unanimous.
I have another approval to accept another donation, this one totaling $2,638.88 from the staff at Lowell General Hospital. These funds will be used to assist students in the health and medical assistant programs that are in need of financial assistance to purchase uniform supplies in their testing fees for their CNA and CMA certifications.
Make the motion to accept the donation.
Second. Questions or
Second.
comments? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Unanimous.
And again, I'd like to extend my appreciation to Lowell General Hospital for their support of our health and medical assisting students. We appreciate their partnership.
Absolutely.
Next, I'll be asking the committee for approval for the 2024-25 school committee meeting schedule, which is in your packets. Does anyone have any questions or concerns with the dates provided? Yes, Mr.
Mr. Chairman,
Bowden.
if maybe we could move out the August 22nd meeting, and I'm not sure when school opens, but to August 29th, to extend the summer break for our school committee members who work tirelessly here to make Great Lowell Tech a wonderful place that it is.
It's a great motion.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You should second it. I'll second it.
I wouldn't have
So
expected
the meeting
less.
date is moved to the 29th.
Is that good?
It's gonna be the 29th instead of the 22nd.
The last date. The last
And
date.
make sure you're here, you hear me?
Is there a motion to approve the meeting schedule with the change of August 29th? Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous.
The next item on my agenda, I'd like to invite Lisa Martinez, our Director of Technology, Enrollment, and Information, to speak to you this evening regarding school choice.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, how's everyone tonight?
Very good. How are you?
Good, good, good. So we, every year, we have to decide whether we're going to participate in school choice again for the next year. And so the past years that I've been here, we have participated in school choice, and so want to vote on to continue with that.
So I'd be looking for your approval. Do we want to continue to be part of school choice? If so, we need a vote.
Mr. Chairman, how many kids do we have in the program?
Not much.
So I think we,
Sure, I can give you the numbers. We actually do not have anyone in the school choice program because they actually get placed at the end of our waiting list, and our waiting list has been extensive the past, several years. But we keep it open just in case it ever happens, and we're able to take students who do want a technical education and give them the opportunity. But right now, more students in our district want a technical education than we can allow for.
I'll make the motion to approve the state school choice.
Second.
Second.
Any further questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
thank you, Lisa.
Have a good night.
You too. And that is the end of my report for this evening.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you very much. Report of the business manager, Mr. Knight.
All right, good evening. So I have an amendment to the current year FY24 budget for you tonight. I've broken it down into a couple different bullet points because it's a little bit of it's going to get a little bit confusing here. So the first bullet point is something that we've been doing for the last few years, where the Department of Ed likes to see us move in the expenditure amount that we were short net school spending from the previous year. So that total is $916,117. So we're going to increase the budget by that amount. Now, the second bullet point stems from the move that we had made in the budget last year, where we were funding some of our capital projects outside from money from our adult ed programs and our our fee-for-service programs. When these get moved into the budget, it affects the net school spending requirement. It actually decreases the amount that we're spending on net school spending, so it made it look like we were deficient from the net school spending amount by an additional $1.5 million, which we weren't. It was just about the mechanics of how we were moving the money in and out, so they preferred so that needs to move primarily to a balance sheet transaction that won't then affect the net school spending requirements because we're doing makeup charges from previous years. And then in the years that we can amend, we're going to amend the budget to include the dollar figure transfers from the adult ed funds, and then a supplement to make up from that amount by the use of excess and deficiency. We certified just over $1.3 million in excess and deficiency. We're planning to use $200,000 in next year's budget. This budget amendment now calls for another $200,000 in this year, which would pull us a little bit below $1 million. But things like unanticipated revenue from interest on our savings accounts and just some other programs that we get reimbursement from that we don't necessarily know are coming every year will flow to excess and deficiency anyway. So we're easily going to make up that $400,000 that we're using between this year's budget and next year's budget after the amendments. But just about the mechanics of how we have to move money around to make sure we meet those minimums. So the second move requires a reduction in the other financing sources, which was the move into the budget from those adult ed funds of $1,366,648.75, a reduction in the associated expenditure of that as well that was used for the capital funding. Again, we're still going to be able to do that. It's just going to take place on the balance sheet rather than inside the budget itself. And then an increase to the use of an increase to our use of excess and deficiency by $200,000, and then I've moved that money into our substitute line currently because that one looks like it's going to be deficient. So that's a place that we can use that funding that'll make up for that shortfall in net school spending. So when all is said and done, we're going to look to amend our FY24 budget to a new total dollar figure of $59,253,494.25.
So, there's a lot of numbers here. How much is it changing our budget to? Because I don't have my budget book right here. Is it?
It's actually just a slight, actually. I don't have that dollar figure in front of me. I want to say it's actually a slight increase by about the difference of. It was a $1.5 million move into the budget, less the $1,366,648 that we're moving out. So what's that? $130,000 less. But then we're moving $200,000 in excess and deficiency in to meet the meet the shortfall. So if that's 134 minus the 200, it's about a $60,000 increase there, give or take. That's just real quick back of the envelope.
Mm-hmm. Sure. And our E&D will be at about 2.5%?
We'll be a little bit estimated right now that 1.3 million on the 59-ish million. I don't know what that is percentage-wise, but we were shooting closer to like 2%. We weren't quite up to 2.5. We were a little bit below that.
And after our project is done, it will begin to increase again.
Yeah, it'll start coming back. We should actually probably be pushing. I would guess we're going to be closer to the 4% mark after after this year closes out. So when we get certified next January, February timeframe, we'll probably be pushing 4, maybe even a little bit over.
Great, thanks.
Any other questions for Mr. Knight? Motion to approve. Second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
Does anybody have anything under old business? Anybody have anything under new business? Any committee person motions? Report of any subcommittees? I'll entertain a motion to enter into executive session pursuant to Mass General Law 30A, Section 21A, Number 2, to conduct strategy sessions in preparation for negotiations with non-union personnel to conduct collective bargaining sessions or contract negotiations with non-union personnel. There's non-union personnel, district treasurer, senior assistant principal, school business administrator, and school committee recording secretary. We might need to return to open session for any votes after executive session. Yes, we will. Motion to enter an executive
Make
session.
the motion after executive session.
Second?
Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We'll take a short recess and enter an executive session. Thank you. All right, we'll call the meeting back to order. Roll call, please.
Mr. Getchia?
Yeah.
Mr. Bahu?
Yes.
Mr.
Doing this on
Moran?
purpose.
Mr. Richardson?
Yes.
Mr. Hogan? Mr. Lemay?
Yes.
Mr. Sheehan?
Yes. All right, do I hear a motion to approve a 4% salary increase for 2024-2025 school year for the following? Non-contractual employees, senior assistant principal, school business administrator, school committee recording secretary.
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second. Oh, no, hold on. This is non-contractual?
Non-contractual, correct.
Okay, second.
Okay.
Mr. Getchia?
Yes.
Mr. Bahu?
Yes.
Mr. Moran?
Yes.
Mr. Richardson?
Yes.
Mr. Hogan?
See, yes.
Mr. Lemay?
Hogan, 1 and 2.
Mr. Sheehan?
Yes. Is there a motion to renew the one-year district treasurer's contract to include a 4% cost of living increase?
Motion to approve.
Yes.
Roll call.
Mr. Getchia?
Yes.
Mr. Bahu?
Yes.
Mr. Moran?
Yes.
Mr. Richardson?
Yes.
Mr. Hogan?
Yes.
Mr. Lemay?
Yes.
Mr. Sheehan?
Yes. Motion to adjourn? No, I'm sorry.
Contractual.
I need the motion for the superintendent.
Do I hear a motion to approve a 4% salary increase for the assistant superintendent and the superintendent?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Getchia?
Yes.
Mr. Bahu?
Yes.
Mr. Moran?
Yes.
Mr. Richardson?
Yes.
Mr. Hogan?
Yes.
Mr. Lemay?
Yes.
Mr. Sheehan?
Yes. All right.
Thank
Motion to
you.
adjourn?
Thank you.
Second?
Thank you.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.